Welcome back to another video, and in this one we will continue going through Bellingcat challenges, and today we have something right up our alley because the topic today is urban exploration, and the first challenge is name that street. Time to explore the city. There are plenty of areas to walk in cities around the world, and this street is one of them, but where is it? What is the name of this street? Alright, here we go. Let's open up the image. Alright, so we have a license plate. First off, Deutschland. So it should be Germany. OFLC, what do we have? We do have German language behind there, yes. That is German. I don't think in Germany the letters meant the area. Because I know in some countries you can region guess based on the letters. I don't think Germany was one of them, but we can double check that. We have some sort of a beer brand. Maybe that's a local beer. That's a possibility. We have some shops, Filiale. Some other ones behind there. What is this? Shishand something. Some sort of political ads, what it seems like. Well, my first... Oh, there's like a reflection of something here, but... a bit hard to read. Alright, well, we know the country, right? So my first thought here is to maybe search for Shishand, whatever that it says there, or Weldensteiner, and see if something useful comes up. What is in this reflection here? Some sort of like a crest, a bird. Well, if I search for Shishand, the first thing that comes up is Shishand city. In Frankfurt. Could that be it? We do have a fence. Stoffe. Well, a different sign, but it does say Stoffe Shisha. Yeah. It looks different, but it is the same street, right? Do we have this this tower on the top here? We do. Okay, yeah. Well, that was pretty easy. Shishan, this came to our rescue. So what is the street name we needed, right? Stiefstraße. Stiefstraße. Yes, very nice. Nice and easy start. Let's continue with the next one. What a dump. Looking for treasure. A dumpster in an alley somewhere. Sometimes the most interesting things are found in the most unexpected places. But sometimes those places are full of trash. This dumpster is in an alley somewhere, but where? Where was the photographer standing when they took this photo? Use latitude and longitude in decimal format with 3 decimals. Okay. Well, let's open it up and see. Well, we have English. That's the first thing that I notice here. WM, waste management. You see these WM signs in US generally. Yards, we have yards, so it wouldn't be Canada probably. Do not park. How are you? I think in different cities you get different designs of this WM. So maybe this green W, yellow M is like a city specific, maybe? Just throwing ideas out there. There is a phone number here. That's a pretty probably a good clue. We can't read all the numbers. Is it 800? Is it 234 2805? I think that's probably the best thing to search for here, because there are a lot of graffitis around. Goof something, but I'm not seeing anything super like helpful on these graffitis. Just your regular ugly graffitis. This looks like a pretty maybe industrial area with some like warehouses and whatnot. But yeah, I think the waste management sign is by far the best clue we have. So let's try to search for the phone number and see what we get. Well, I was oh wait, here we go. Houston, Texas, waste management. It was like 5th search result. Waste management. Okay, we're getting some sort of a document here, but investorswm.com. WM.com. Waste management. Well, that's the one. But where do they operate? Is it Houston, Texas, as it says here in this document, or do they operate... Well, that's like the sample address given here. Our service areas. Ah, shit. Well, their service areas are all over the US. Well, we can eliminate Montana, Alaska, and Hawaii. Alright, so narrowing it down. Alright, well, let's have another closer look at this. What else do we see? Howard, is this Howard U? It sounds like a person's name. I don't know how helpful that would be. What does it say? Quilt Parade? Quilt Parade. What is that? Quilt Parade. Is that a thing? There are some quilt parades mentioned, but I have a feeling that none of these ladies wrote that on that bin. I have a feeling that might not be it. Howard University? Would Howard U be Howard University? Maybe. Howard University is in Washington, D.C. So Washington could be it, potentially. I mean, they surely... Doesn't specify, but surely they work in Washington as well then. So if we are in Washington... This feels really hard. How would I find this in Washington? Because I'm not seeing any big buildings in the background. I'm seeing this might be some sort of like the crane. But I don't know how helpful that would be. I mean, maybe this is near Howard University, since it says Howard U. Maybe. So where is Howard University exactly? Here. Well, the neighborhood looks lovely with a great green park. This is not it, but it might be nearby. Some sort of an alleyway somewhere. It looks like the buildings are quite densely built here, and yeah, lots of graffitis, lots of different like brick colors. So not like unified like these university buildings here. This looks like a pretty fancy neighborhood. I have a feeling it might not be here. And also, this isn't really a street. It's literally like an alleyway between connecting streets. Goof. Could the goof be a clue here? I mean, we could try to search for this graffiti on Google, maybe. Out of all the graffitis, this seems to be the most, like, unique one. Readable one. Feels like a bit of a long shot, but let's see if Google finds goof. Yeah, graffiti. Wait! It actually finds on Reddit. Goof troop. Lots of comments removed, no posting locations. Someone posted the location and it was removed. SMH. So if it is published here, it might be published elsewhere as well. On a different subreddit where moderators... Well, here. Here is another one. Oh my god. It's an advertisement. Warning, where is this? Does it say Loki smell goods? Okay, that isn't particularly helpful. Goof troop. Here, another one of this one. Does it say where? No. Wait, what is this? Goof troop. Wait, that's something else. That's a different goof troop. I wanted to check out if the author has posted something else, but the account has been banned. So I guess not. Can you read deleted Reddit comments in Wayback Machine or no? I'm not sure. June 10th, 2023. Goof troop. Page not found. I thought we had it. Okay, there's another photo, but it's from Bellingcat Challenge, so I'm not gonna look at that. So is this Washington or is it not? Washington Goof Troop. Graffiti wandering in DC. That comes up. Let's have a look if the Goof Troop comes up. Oh, these graffitis look more advanced than what we have with the goof troop. What is this? This seems... Oh, wait. This seems like a similar alleyway. Let's scroll back. Okay, the author mentions that this is in the Union Market. If this is the right alleyway. It might be. Wait, let's have a look at what we have here. We do have this... There is some sort of a bin here. I don't know if that's the same one. Potentially. I see some similarities, but there are some of these red brick houses. It might be in the neighborhood. Maybe not necessarily this alleyway. Let's see what else do we have in this video. Wait. Actually, wait. I was watching and didn't expect to actually see Goof Troop. Wait, let's see. Goof Troop. I'm not sure if this is still the Union Market, but I think it's worth checking it out. Union Market. Washington. Boom, somewhere here. Ooh, this is a very graffiti heavy street. The first one that I clicked. Is this the one or... This feels right. If this is not the right one, then it should be like one of the neighboring ones for sure, I feel. Wait, let's see. Well, I'm not seeing Goof Troop here. What do we see in the distance? Like a beige house and a kind of pinkish one next to it. So we're not looking in that direction. Yeah, so this is definitely not the right street. Let's look around. Okay, it might not be here exactly. But let's look around. It feels like we're so close. Wait, could we be... Oh, could it be this? There's like a beige and red in the distance. But there is no... No, this is definitely not it. Wait, here it is. Here it is. Okay, it was that street just further down. The things we see in the distance don't line up with this photo, though, so... Either there's a new building... Oh, wait, it does align, yeah, with what we have here in the video. With the photo... I guess this building has been built. A new one, and maybe some others have been torn down. So the buildings that we see in the distance don't align, but we have the Goof Troop here. And this green door. Do we have that? We do have the door there, yes indeed. Okay, this one took actually a while, but I'm glad that I managed to find Goof Troop. Now we need to get the coordinates, right? From where the author took this photo. So he's kind of standing on the left side with Goof there on the right. So it would be like approximately here, I would say. So let's paste it in, and 3 decimal digits, it said, right? So it's 7, 9, so maybe is it gonna be 8? Is it 8? No. Maybe rounding. Okay, after adjusting the last digit a little bit, we got the... Took me a little bit to figure it out, but eventually we got there. If you're enjoying these challenges, make sure to press that like button to let YouTube know you liked it, and it really supports the channel, so thank you very much. And the next challenge we have is Highway to the Unknown. Speeding down the road. Flying down the highway, what stands out? A car is moving quickly along a highway. Luckily, there are some visible structures in the rearview mirror and on the roadside to help you with your geolocation. The prominent building bears the name of a person. What is that name? Ooh, interesting. Okay, well, let's close the previous things that we had opened, and let's have a closer look here. The mirror. Well, there's like a pedestrian bridge in the, like a rear view mirror. The plate looks on the smaller side here. What is that car carrying? Is that like one of those like water containers? And we have some buildings here. Huh. I thought we would have a bit more to go with here, to be honest. This feels quite hard. Okay, on the mirror it says objects in mirror are closer than they appear in English. So it might be in an English-speaking country, potentially. It kind of looks like we're driving on the left side, doesn't it? Interestingly enough. The license plate is on the more narrow side. So what would be my first thought? It looks like we might have some sort of hills in the background, in the rear view mirror. So maybe like US Virgin Islands, maybe. Is that the middle line? If that's the middle line, then it's white. So it wouldn't be US Virgin Islands. I mean, if this is a prominent building, it says something on the side, some sort of a text there, but it's too small to pick up. And we could try to search for that building, that's an option. If it's a prominent one, apparently. It said something that there is something, it said that we have something in the back rearview mirror, right? Some visible structures in the rearview mirror. Well, there's the pedestrian bridge visible. So maybe that is, in a way, helpful. Well, I think the best idea I have is to try to search for that building, because I'm not seeing anything else conclusive. That pole looks interesting as well, but if I don't know the country, I feel like it might be hard. It doesn't look like your typical pole. Electricity poles can be helpful with countries, but I'm not sure how much this would be of help. This feels like a long shot, but let's see. Yeah, well, we're getting similar buildings, but as expected, not the same one. That would feel a bit too easy, wouldn't it? If I could just reverse image search it. Are we driving on the left side, though? I would love to know. I think we're driving on the right side. I think there's another car there that's turning right. And that is not the opposite lane, that's just like a side lane in the same direction. Oh boy, what is this? Well, if this is American, assuming, because I'm thinking the license plate might be American. The cars look weird for America though. But I'm thinking maybe something like Puerto Rico. Huh? What about Puerto Rico? They drive on the right side there, it looks tropical there. Well, let's scan some highways in Puerto Rico and see if it looks similar or not. So this seems like a pretty big highway. If it has like a side, at least 2 lanes here and like a side lane as well. I mean, is this a similar vibe? There is, well, in a way. The soil is darker. Could this be Hawaii maybe? Hawaii has kind of a darker soil, reddish. Ooh, could it be Hawaii as well, yeah. Because we do have reddish soil, I kind of overlooked that before. Okay, Hawaii. I'm liking Hawaii actually. Maybe. Would it be near Honolulu then, or I mean, Hawaii is big enough to not be able to scan it. I think this might be a good time to try to use Bellingcat's open street map tooling that can help to geolocate locations based on certain features that you see. For example, we see a 2-story building. So building 2-story. This is a highway of at least 2 lines. I'm not sure if that counts as a lane. Road motorway, maybe. I'm not sure how to mark a pedestrian bridge here, to be honest. Pedestrian path, maybe. Okay, and we get a few results here according to our criteria. But yeah, I don't think we need to reduce this distance. This is a lot of trial and error pretty much, because I haven't used this tooling much. I just know of its existence. Yeah, I definitely need more practice using this tool because I'm not finding anything particularly useful. Maybe it's not even Hawaii. I'm not even super sure about that, to be honest. Okay, I did some research. And for a pedestrian bridge, we need to do highway equals footway and bridge equals yes. Let's see if we find anything. Well, there are some results. It does find pedestrian bridges, I'll give them that. No, so that's actually handy. But that's definitely not the bridge that we are looking for. Looking at this picture again, I'm starting to feel this might not be Hawaii, because the cars don't really feel that American, do they? And I don't think... Do they use these big water tanks in Hawaii? I've never noticed. I know they're quite common in Latin America. I think you can see them in Africa. I mean, if we have English, it's probably not going to be Latin America. Maybe somewhere in Africa. I could imagine this being Africa. Which country? Well, of course, as a GeoGuessr player, immediately I'm thinking of countries that have Google coverage, but it's not necessarily those. This could be anything, really. So we're looking for countries that speak primarily English and drive on the right side. Well, Ghana, Nigeria... What else with the coverage? I think that's pretty much it. From the countries with Google Street View coverage. I mean, I could see this being either one of those. I mean, I don't know if my prompts here are good or not, but we can try to use them on Ghana or Nigeria and see. So Ghana here. Let's start with Ghana. Like Accra, maybe. Let's search. If we find anything. No results. Okay, that's not promising. That is not promising. I might need to adjust my filters. Okay, let's try Nigeria just so we know. Okay, well, it took like 2 minutes and it ended up with a search error. So maybe we need to zoom in a little bit more. Let's try to scan the whole like Lagos and the area, and also like these two countries, Togo and Benin. I don't think they speak English though, do they? But I mean, still. Okay, there are 93 results. Nothing in Togo and Benin, but there are a bunch of things in Lagos. Actually, you know what? Let's do it like this maybe, so we include Ibadan as well. It's interesting that it didn't find anything in Ghana, but it does find it in Nigeria. I wonder if Ghana doesn't use pedestrian bridges, or why is that? Okay, it didn't find anything in Ibadan, so let's see if... okay, that's not good. It's certainly not here. It found a lot of results, but I'm definitely not looking for these ones. Oh, and the satellite view is also not great here. Found something up here. And there appear to be some pedestrian bridges, so we can have a look from Google. So like somewhere here? I don't think so. This feels too crowded, doesn't it? The buildings do look similar though, no? The roofs, some of the roofs are quite similar, but this feels too crowded. Maybe could this be further along the same road? There is another pedestrian bridge. Wait, but now we don't have... Oh no, we do have this side lane. No. It looked so promising, but then it disappeared. I guess we can look from the satellite view for buildings with orange roofs with a pedestrian bridge nearby. Lagos is so big. Like scanning it by hand Would take ages. Okay, let's adjust our prompt. Let's remove the building filters, just that it's motorway and we need a pedestrian bridge. And let's reduce the radius. In search area, let's have both Ghana and Nigeria. Oh, it found something in Ghana actually. Okay. Still lots more finds in Lagos. Okay, let's have a look at Ghana as well in Tema. Since it's so few finds, it will be easy, quick to verify if it is or isn't. So somewhere here. Well, that's a pedestrian bridge, alright, yeah. So if it's behind us, we would be going in this direction. It doesn't look too promising from above at least, but let's see. Yeah, no, I don't think so. We don't have that side. I guess, no, that's not a side lane. Yeah, we don't have that side lane here, and oh, I don't remember seeing these bollards in Ghana before. But yeah, it's certainly not here. All right, okay, let's see if we found anything new in Lagos. Okay, this time it found a lot more options instead of everything being in one spot. Now we have. This seems like it has more potential. It's not very central. It doesn't look like it. So we could start from the north and then move kind of down, maybe. I wonder if there's a good way to check these spots in Google Street View, because it's a bit of a pain in the ass to switch between tabs. Let me know in the comments if you know. Well, this one is not gonna be it. There are no red houses, no red roofs. Okay, here is another one. There are some... I don't think so, but let's have a look. Here it is, play and win. Don't gamble. That's not gonna end well. Yeah, no. This is not it. We don't have that side lane here. Alright, here is another pedestrian crossing. And doesn't look very good from above, but let's see. From the ground. No, this is not it. Okay, somewhere here. Yeah, here is another pedestrian crossing. This feels too crowded as well. Way too crowded. This feels much more rural. Okay, here are some more. But I don't think we've saw. Oh no, there are some side lanes, but I don't think they fit what we have. Still not convinced it is Lagos, to be honest, but at this point I don't really have a better option, so might as well finish scanning these options that we have found. Okay, there's one further down the road. Okay, there is some sort of a red building there, but could it be it? No, no, it's most certainly not. I'm noticing that some smaller pedestrian crossings are not marked here. So that's not good. So even if we finish scanning this and don't find it, doesn't mean that we have eliminated Lagos. It doesn't look like... Does it? It doesn't look like it has a roof. Does it? That's quite bad. It means that it is on the smaller side, probably, because that one has a roof. Oh, this one doesn't have a roof. I think the railings are different, though. Wait, one thing I haven't been paying attention to are these poles. That actually could be a good clue. If I see any poles like these, it could kind of verify or that it is somewhere here. If I don't see them, it might mean that I am barking up the wrong tree and it's nowhere near. I actually haven't been paying attention to, so let's have a look at some of the poles as we stroll around to see if we spot something similar. But those are not electricity poles. Electricity poles look different, but this is like some sort of a... What is that? Looks like a solar panel or something. I changed the motorway to primary road. See if... it found some more options, but we'll see if that road fits or not. Lagos Badagry Expressway. Well, right off the bat, this looks way more green, to be honest, than those other locations that we saw. But this separator, again, does not really fit, because it's very green, this separation here. I have a feeling this is not the road either. I'm starting to think it's not Lagos after all, y'all. Because... well, like, as I've scanned pretty much all major roads, and I also haven't seen those lamps. Or whatever that is. I'm guessing that's a street lamp. Okay, well, let's scan Ghana once again with the new parameters. Okay, we get some more results. We do get some more results. But wait, I didn't like something about... Ghana didn't look right the last time I scanned it though, did it? But let's give it another shot. Yeah, from what I see, the options in Ghana really don't fit what we have. Can I maybe search for these street lamps? That's a long shot though. Solar street lamp, yes. Africa. Yeah, well, not getting any conclusive results. Kind of what I expected. Well, I am learning that lots of African cities have renewable resource streetlights, which is great to hear. But the examples listed here either drive on the left side or don't speak English. You can try Nigeria in particular. Lagos begins installation. I didn't see them. Well, not, at least not this type. Okay, yeah, they look different than what we had. Because, yeah, looking around, I didn't see them in these ones in Google Street View either. Okay, cities like Lagos and Abuja. Well, Abuja is the capital. It's not as coastal though, but maybe it isn't as coastal as I had imagined. We could try Abuja. Or I guess other big cities. Benin City. I mean, we tried to scan Ibadan earlier, but we can try again. So do it like this. Scan cities besides Lagos. In particular Abuja, because apparently it has some solar incentives going on. 11 results. Makurdi. Nothing in Abuja? Really? I kind of don't believe that there are no pedestrian bridges in Abuja. We'll need to look into that. But okay, Makurdi. There's one result, so we might as well check it out. Yeah, these roads are way too small. They're like barely 2 lanes in each direction with no side. It is quite green here as well, of course, but these roads are not big enough. So it has to be a major city. Okay, let's have a closer look at Abuja in particular. Why did I find nothing? I'm doing something wrong. Let's increase the radius. Nothing, huh? Okay, what we can do, maybe just look around, see if we can spot any of these, like, solar lamps. And compare. That's what we can certainly do. Are those the solar lamps? They don't look particularly solar. I don't think they are it. Well, there most certainly are pedestrian bridges here as well. This has been taking so long. I've been searching for this photo for like 2 hours. Without exaggeration. The one good thing about Abuja that seems promising is that it does have a lot of these pedestrian bridges that are very similar to what we have in the reflection. You feel like in Lagos, the pedestrian bridges look quite different. Wait, okay, I found some lamps. Are these the ones? Are they? They might be. Bit hard to tell. They might be, they might not be. They're certainly similar. This is not. No. Wait a minute. I think this is it. I think this is the. Yeah. We have this. I guess that's water container. Wait, the middle. Okay, the middle part looks a little bit different. But we do have this. These LED panels. Oh, okay, I think. Okay, I didn't realize this pole was also the street lamp with a missing LED panel. I was wondering what is this pole for. This took me so long to scan for. But yeah, here we have this bridge. We have this the little hill that we have in the reflection as well. Oh my lord. Okay, what was the question there? The prominent building bears the name of a person. Okay, what is that building? I was kind of assuming it might be some sort of a hotel, but let's find out. Daughters of Abraham Foundation, is that it? Wait. Can we get in globe view maybe? Which building is that? Because I'm not seeing that white water tank on any of them here. Okay, I guess it's not on the building, it's on the side here. Yeah, it is. It is Daughters of Abraham Foundation. So I guess the person's name is Abraham? No. The prominent building bears the name of a person. What is that name? Okay, maybe the building has a different name than the foundation itself. Okay. Wait, how do we find that out? What is that? So, Daughters of Abraham Foundation. Let's search for that. Can we find that building? About us. Okay, I'm not finding it on their website. Maybe we can check the photos, attached photos. Daughters of Abraham Foundation, yeah. Okay. Julie Usent Hall. No, Julie Useni. Those were those. Yeah, those are those yellow letters that we couldn't read from the initial photo. Julie Useni. Okay. This literally took me like 3 hours to get here. Julie Useni. Who was she? I wonder. Let's find that out. Julie Useni. Okay, I think she was the founder of it. Founder of the Daughters of Abraham Foundation. Okay, I mean, it seems like a very nice organization. Good cause. Alright, let's continue. It's 2 a.m. here, but hopefully the last two are not too hard, I hope. Maybe naive, but let's see. Foul play, watch out. This is what it looks like to be on the receiving end on a foul ball at a baseball game. Be careful out there. Who is responsible for this hit? What is the name of the batter? Ooh, okay, so some baseball. I'll be honest, I know nothing about baseball. Let's mute it. Can we increase the quality? Oh, yeah, we can. Cool, good. What do we have? We have lots of blue shirts, I'm noticing. Bichette, Miko, Carrero, Official Roofing, Rogers, Official Hot Dog, lots of official things here. Toronto, it says Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto Blue Jays. Okay, so I think this should be the stadium of Toronto Blue Jays. Blue color, good. Wait, who is, what is the question? Who is batting, right? Who is responsible for this hit? So the blue team seems to be catchers. Like, I know one is throwing, another one is hitting. So the blue guy is throwing. So the blue jay is throwing. So whatever they're playing against in black shirts. What year would this be? I don't know. Wait, there are some names here. I don't know what they are. Pat Gillick, Paul Beeston, Roy Halladay, Jose Bautista, Jackie Robinson. They might be players, Hall of Fame, something. I don't know. But okay, we have a bunch of clues here. Toronto Blue Jays. I don't know how old this like footage is. When was it uploaded? We can check out. It was uploaded 11 months ago. So 2024. But doesn't mean that the game is from 2024. Gotta keep that in mind. Alright, Toronto Blue Jays. Oh, I can't spell. Well, it is indeed a baseball team. That's right. Foul ball. Game foul ball. I don't know if anyone registers those. Fan appeared to fall into the netting. Oh my god. Blue Jays game list. Let's go for 2024 first. Full season. Yes, please. How many games are in a season? Oh god, a lot. Well, we know it's a... Oh my god, that's a lot. Oh my... Okay, we know it's a home game. So we can probably eliminate like half of these. And we know that they are playing against the team in black shirts. Black shirts and white pants. Oh no, that guy has white pants. This guy... Oh, that might be a referee. Referees have black shirts and black pants. But our opponents, black shirts, white pants. It says 18, but the quality... if only I could read the opponent's name. That would be super helpful. 18. Yeah, no chance I'm gonna read that. As the camera is tilting, maybe we can spot something useful. Rooftop, Corona rooftop patio. No. Yeah, no, I don't think so. There's something 002 on the screen. Wait, wait. It says something there. 31 Deloach. Deloach. Could that be the player who is currently hitting? 31 Deloach. Who is that? 31 Deloach. Oh, he has a black cap. Zach Deloach. Chicago White Sox. Let's see. Chicago White Sox away jersey. There are some dark ones. This one. Could be, maybe. Could be. I mean, if this guy's name is on the thing, and he isn't in the Blue Jays, I mean, kind of has to be Chicago White Sox then, right? I mean, is it really that easy? His name is right there. What's the name of the batter? Is he a batter? Let's find that out before. I don't know. Do everyone bat in baseball? I don't know how baseball works. He's an outfielder. What does that mean? 3 defensive positions. Zach Deloach. Batter. Does he bat? Zach Deloach batter versus pitching stats. Sounds like he does some batting as well. I feel like we might as well guess Deloach's... What is the name? Wait, we need name. Zach then. Or do we need the full name? Zach Deloach. Or Zachary Dixon Deloach. Zach. No. Zachary. Do we need a full name? Okay, well, it was that easy. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, so I kept investigating, but it was that easy. His name is just right there. Okay, and on the metro, what is this? On the metro, where you headed? Watching the metro go past. Where is the photographer? What is the line? And where is the train heading? What is the destination station for this train? What? Oh, wait. Okay, let's close all of these. It's kind of crazy that after this third insanely hard one that took me 3 hours, this one took literally like 5 minutes. So the difficulties really vary, I gotta say. Alright, what do we have here? Well, clearly a very blurry metro image. So what we have, well, it looks like we have some natural light coming here, interestingly enough. This this kind of reminds me of London Underground, maybe? Cause I think in London they had these kind of signs. Another thing we can use is this background, these tiles here. Cause yeah, they often use the same tiles in metros, in the stations. So we can maybe use that, and also we can maybe use the color scheme of the train itself. So those are the things I'm kind of noticing here. This barrier, so basically barrier, tiles, and train itself. Let's Google London Underground barriers. No, not these barriers. The tunnel barriers. Wait, oh yeah, this one. This is the one that I meant. Are they the same or no? There's the triangle, boom, boom, little human. I mean, it's certainly similar, but wait, there's something blue down there. This one doesn't have the blue thing, so the sign is a different one. The sign is a different one, so it might not be London Underground. The London Underground trains, they are red, white, and blue. Yeah, red, white, and blue. I mean, wait, this red stripe at the top. Would there be a red stripe at the top if this train moved quickly? I don't think so. I don't think there would be a red, like a distinguished red stripe like this. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's not London. Could it be Sweden? Sweden. No, they don't have red and white trains. Okay, metro train. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay, whatever this is, India. Because this fits perfectly, right? Because we have this red stripe here in the middle. Yeah, you can see. And I think we have something red at the top. Wait, this is something else. This. Is it this? Wait, is it this? Wait. Well, this is very pink, but the idea... Why is it pink? It was just red. Lucknow Metro has... Okay, well, I think India is our best candidate right now. Wait, what is this? Barcelona also has this red top, but it doesn't have the middle one, the middle line that we have here. And the background tiles, we gotta keep those in mind as well, because those could help to tell them apart. If we see a photo with a train and those background tiles, then that's pretty much a given thing. We can look for Indian metro barriers, maybe, see if those would fit. Bangalore Metro, no, those are purple. Wait, let's go back. India metro barriers. Okay, I'm not seeing anything that would fit. Maybe not India. Because like my first instinct was Europe. Or maybe like something like New York or something. Let's check maybe New York's barriers. New York metro barriers. The London's one were really close, but without that blue thing at the bottom. I'm not seeing it in New York. And I don't think New York's trains are red and white either way. Metro train, yeah, they're just gray. They're just gray. Or blue, but not red and white. Japan? Could it be Japan? I don't think this would be Japan. pan, but let's give it a look. It does have something red at the top, but I don't think it is. Brown tiles. Metro station brown tiles. None of these fit. I guess these brown tiles are so insignificant. I mean, they do look very basic that we can't really find anything from them. But we can try. Wait, could there? No, that's not it. Yeah, the top, the ceiling doesn't fit. Right, okay. Let's maybe keep going with a metro red white. Wait, what is this? wait a minute. This looks very similar to what we have here, doesn't it? Eye stock. Moving white red. I know this. Okay, where is this from? The underground. So is it UK? Wait, no, this is a different photo. Excuse me. Where did the photo I want go? I think this one. It's a different station, but the train looks quite similar. Prague. Wait, it did say Prague. Prague subway. Okay, wait. The ground also looks very similar. This black and white pattern. Black and white stripes. A little bit different, but same idea. Wait, and what is that? That's also a similar warning sign. Also not the same, but also very similar with the yellow triangle and a little guy. Prague is a good shout. I've never been to Prague, actually, so could be a good reason to go. Metro train Prague. Okay. It looks promising. You know, we have this red stripe at the top, red stripe here down below. Now, can we find the correct station? Prague Metro Station. Let's have a look at the stations first without any additional keywords. But yeah, I guess we will see the coolest looking ones. The one we have doesn't necessarily look that impressive. How many? I guess there aren't that many metro stations in Prague. I thought there would be more, so we could theoretically just try to go through them one by one and see. Prague Metro. Wait, what is this photo? That looks more intimidating. Okay, let's just go for it. Prague Metro Station. Let's start kind of from the center and move outside. Mustek. No. I should probably find a list where I don't need to type all these words, otherwise that will be bad. Okay, I'll go through them. Wait. I was ready to go through them, but this list, there's a Wikipedia list, and it has pictures. It has pictures, so we can see. Go through these and see if we can maybe spot. This is such a cool station, I gotta say. No wonder all the photos are with that one. Wait, what was this? No, I don't think that fits. No. No. Lots of very different like styles, some older, some newer ones. Looks very cool. No, I don't think so, no. The one we have almost looks too basic. Some of these photos, it's really hard to tell. The walls. Wait, that's it? Okay, so these photos did not help. Unfortunately. But well, I think we should still just go through these and go through Google results and see if If something comes up. Could this be it, maybe? There is this one YouTube channel that very kindly makes videos about each station, because from the photos I could not find it. And I realized it's not all completely brown. There are different tones. Gotta pay attention to shapes more than anything. So maybe, I mean, this, would that fit? I think this little guardrail would also fit, right? With a little ball there. Little ball. Wait, but does this wall fit? No. No, it doesn't. I thought we had it for a second. This little gate with a little knob at the top. But yeah, this wall with a fire alarm. We need like a sticker here. A sticker and the fire alarm. But the same gate. Same gate. Oh, okay, this looks promising. It's hard to see, but yeah. Okay, yeah, these tiles are it. And yeah, we do have some natural light. I was thinking, it looks almost there like we get some natural light here. So that makes perfect sense. So Hurka is the station's name. And the question was where we are heading? What is the destination station for this train? Okay, so Hurka station. Where is Hurka station on this map? Oh, here is Hurka. On the B line. So if the train goes all the way, so we're either going to Stodulki or Cherny Most. Unless the metro stops before that. Okay, which direction are we heading? We gotta figure out. Wait, can we maybe see? Because this train is arriving seemingly from the same direction as in this photo, right? Yeah, the shadows are going the same direction. The stickers on the wall would match. Does it say? And it says... It does say... Jlisin, Jlitzin. What were the options again? Wait. None of those. Wait. Okay, where the hell is that train going? Zlichin. What is that? Number 27. 27 Zlichin. What is that? Zlichin is a Prague metro station and terminus of line B. Zlichin. And okay. I mean, okay. Why is it not here? Oh, it says Zlichin here. Oh my god. I overlooked it. It does say Zlichin here. I was looking at... Oh, it's this station I was looking at. Okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah, Zlichin makes perfect sense then. So Zlichin is the final station. Oh my god. This took so long in total. That third task was by far the hardest and the longest one, I thought, but let me know what you thought in the comments below. Press that like button if you haven't already, and on the right side, make sure to check out some more Bellingcat challenge videos. Thank you very much for watching, and big thanks to all my patrons and YouTube members for making this channel possible.